Hey, my name is MemberStack here and welcome to MemberScript 202. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add character limits to various input fields. Say, for example, I had an input field that only had 100 characters and I started typing. If I type some more, you'll see that I'll get a warning. And when I'm close to my limit, the input field turns red and then I'm unable to continue typing. Same goes if I'm updating my bio that is linked to MemberStack. And if I typed out this and I typed some more, you'll see that I've also reached a warning limit and then I've reached 500 characters. That is it, and then I can't continue typing anymore. Same goes for short descriptions. And then we have a custom counter position input field whereby the character limit is on the bottom right. And that also has a character limit of 300. And if I just continue typing, the same happens whereby I get a warning first, and then the field turns red and I'm unable to continue typing. Form submissions work as usual, where if it's not a MemberStack profile form, then it's just a simple submit, and that goes to your email or database or wherever you are sending the form. And then if it is a MemberStack profile form, that will still update inside of MemberStack. All right, let me show you how to set all of this up inside of Webflow. So in Webflow, you are going to need to add MemberScript 203, and it should look like this. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to that code should be in the description below. And if you're watching this on the MemberStack site, then you should have already seen the code. You can either add this site-wide on a specific page, depending on where your form is. And then on the page itself, you're going to add a few attributes. Depending on what you want to limit as what character limit you want to set. For example, if it's just a simple title with 100 character limits, you would set that as MS Code character abbreviated limit, which is 100. And then that is what you would do for the other fields. If you wanted this to be a MemberStack profile update form, and you still wanted to have character limits, then you would combine the attributes of data MS bio, data MS member bio, or whatever your custom field is inside of MemberStack, and then you'd add MS Code char limit 500, or depending on what your character value would be. So it can be 600 and so on. Okay, the next one is pretty much the same as the rest. Your character limit is defined by this attribute, and you can set that to whatever value you would want to set it to. And then the last one is a custom counter position. So for the input field, we would still set that same attribute with the limit number, and then we'd add another attribute of MS Code char counter, and then name that my counter, and then an empty div right under that, which will be MS Code char counter, my counter, and then data MS counter position, which will be custom. The position of the counter and all of the warning, all of the warning colors and all of the limit colors, so the red and the yellow that you see on the form, that is set on the script over here in the head tag. So this controls your styling for your input fields to notify a user when they're about to reach their limit and when they have reached their limit. Over here controls the position of the counter, the custom counter, so this one over here, and it's bottom right of the input field. Okay, and once you've set all of this up, you have custom counters on your Webflow forms. If you have any questions on this, feel free to reach out in the Slack 2.0 channel. Bye.